Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet. Welcome back to a new live stream. And today we are going to be reviewing the game between Huesca and Football Club Barcelona, the game that won Barcelona 1-0. Good game that we won away. Good points that we're getting in the bag, but certainly a lot to say and a lot to analyze because we had a good first half, but in the second half we suffered. And the problem is that we suffered against the bottom team of La Liga, the bottom team of the table. Guys, this is very problematic, very problematic. But at the end of the day, there are good things that we can get out from today's game and some bad things that we have to analyze and try to correct. I think Koeman is still looking for the perfect lineup, the formation. I think Koeman is still testing, still looking for the right formation. Here, I'm unsure of what's going on in his head, but we're seeing a fusion between the 4-2-3-1 formation to the 4-3-3 formation, right? All the Barça players are very well trained to the 4-3-3 formation. And we were trying to push the 4-2-3-1 formation through the beginning of the season. We have seen in the recent games that Koeman tried new kinds of formations like the 3-5-2 formation with 3 center backs. That worked, but the second game didn't work. Now he's kind of trying to change that again. And to be fair, I'm a bit worried that we are struggling to get the win against Huesca. Huesca is a very poor team, especially this season. But at the end of the day, we got the 3 points. So anyways, going into the lineup, I think today, Ter Stegen played a good game. He had to appear in 1 or 2 chances. He did a good job. There was one from a corner kick from Huesca, which was very difficult for him to see the ball. I think there were so many people in the box, and Ter Stegen did a good job stopping that one. It was definitely crucial. It would have been a 1-1, and Huesca would have defended that 1-1 like no other, and that would be very problematic. Moving into Lenglet and Araujo, we haven't pretty much seen any of those two throughout the game. I think the game was very focused on the left side with Jordi Alba, De Jong, Dembele. Pedri was, again, impressive from Pedri. I think Pedri is, every time he touches the ball, something happens. I'm really happy that Pedri is playing right now. Definitely Coutinho is injured, but definitely Coutinho would be in the bench because Pedri is exceptional player and is perfect for Barcelona. Let's be honest. And it's crazy that Pedri earns around 2 million euros per year once when Coutinho earns around 10 million euros, right? I mean, the difference in the pitch, in the green, is impressive. Then we have Serginho Dest, Sergio Busquets. I think it wasn't the best game for Serginho Dest. There was pretty much no game on that side, on the right side of the pitch. It was all, as I said, focused on the left side. And Serginho Dest has been playing a lot, and he actually got changed for Mingueza. Busquets, I know there's a lot of critics going towards Busquets. At the end of the day, he's a player that plays well in that certain position. And I know we want Riqui Puig to play, we want Aleñá to play, I know. We want to see those players. But for that position, which is the center, the defensive mid, we don't have any other player that can cover that position and that knows Barcelona so well in that position, right? I mean, we have Pjanic, we had Arthur, we have Pjanic now. Pjanic cannot bring the level of Busquets. I think it's quite different. And at the end of the day, Riqui Puig could play instead of Pedri, but now you have Pedri, and Pedri is certainly a bit better than Riqui Puig. Then moving into Leo Messi. Leo Messi was everywhere. Leo Messi in the first half, especially in the first half, was everywhere. Just very unfortunate with the definition, right? We have seen him miss a few goals. Very unfortunate in the definition, in my opinion, but he was everywhere. I mean, his interactions, I think he made a record interactions in a history of La Liga today. I swear he did. I'm not sure, I have to check, but he did a very impressive first half. At least I think it was something around 64 interactions just in one half. Well, where he normally averages around 75 in the 90 minutes. And so it was a very active first half from the whole team. And Braithwaite, last one to comment about Braithwaite. Braithwaite didn't do much, okay? He touched the ball actually 9 times in the whole game. It's something, at the end, he got subbed for Griezmann, who didn't do anything either. Griezmann, nothing. But this is what it is, guys. Barcelona is having the same problems as always, right? We need a pure number 9. We need a proper number 9 on top. Braithwaite doesn't make the cut. Griezmann doesn't make the cut. Whoever you put there, Messi as a false number 9 won't work because we need Messi behind. Suarez was just perfect for us. You know, obviously he was getting old and he was inconsistent and he had a very high wage, and that was the main problem. But we didn't get a proper replacement, and now we're suffering. We're suffering because of this. Then the midfield, we need a properly structured midfield. I think if you have De Jong as a defensive mid, and then you have Riqui Puig and Pedri as offensive midfielders, why not? Let's try this. Koeman, maybe you can listen to my streams and make an assumption here. I think this would be very helpful, certainly. Then overall, I think the first half was very active. We were passing the ball very quickly, and we were certainly creating a few chances, although Huesca was very defensive. It's normal. They're the bottom team of La Liga, and playing offensively against Barcelona would be a complete suicidal. So they did well in terms of defense. Huesca, us, we're still struggling against very defensive teams, although I think Dembele was creating a lot of chances in the left side. As I said, the left side was very, very frequented by the whole game, especially the connection between Pedri, Messi. Again, we saw that connection again. Pedri, Dembele, even Jordi Alba, Dembele. I think Dembele played very well in the first half, especially in the first half. In the second half, he was still very active, but he was missing that definition, right? That touch. He was maybe missing a lot of balls. He was losing them. He was not defining the chances. He maybe had a couple chances where he could have done something, but he wasn't precise enough. Obviously, Pedri played amazing. Is somebody that I really like. And let's talk about the goal. How did our first goal arrive? Actually, how everybody was on the left side, because Pedri, Messi was even moving into the left side as well, because everything was happening there. The ball was there. Messi shifted to the left side a lot. There was a big gap on the right side. Serginho Dest was actually trying to fill that gap, but obviously Serginho Dest having to come back to defend and attacking was very hard for him. But what we saw was Frenkie de Jong having the liberty, having the freedom of moving, and that certainly helped Frenkie de Jong scoring that first goal, right? So that first goal from Football Club Barcelona in the first half, I thought that we were going to win maybe 3-4-0. I think this game we would have easily won 5-0 last 2 seasons, maybe, right? I mean, Suarez would have been a very good game for Suarez today. Obviously, it's very difficult now. The new coach, as I said, is still looking for things. I think now, today, the 4-3-3, it was a mixture, right? We started with 4-2-3-1 and then ended up in 4-3-3. I think was good. But we need to make up our minds. Ronald Koeman, you need to make up your mind. This is what I think. Or otherwise, you cannot be testing for a whole season. I mean, we need to win at least a title. And now we have the Super Cup. Okay, the Super Cup could be something. The Super Cup, we need the Super Cup. We need to win the Super Cup. Because La Liga is certainly, if not impossible, very, very hard, right? You guys know me. I don't like to say impossible because that's not my style. But let's be honest, it's really hard to win La Liga. We need Atletico Madrid to just drop so many points, and then Madrid to drop points too, because we're so behind. Anyways, looking at the overall, it's a new year, but it's the same old thing, right? As the thumbnail says, as my title says, we need a reactivation. We need proper arrivals, proper signings that arrive to the team. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck. Ronald Koeman knows that. I think it's something that we've been covering through the whole season, through the whole first half of the season, is that we certainly need a pure number 9. The defense is still not having a proper leader, right? Piqué was the leader. A lot of you, including myself at some times, we were criticizing Piqué, but certainly we weren't doing the right decision here. I think Piqué is a complete leader of the defense and a leader on the field as well for the whole team. Let's be honest. And we saw how Lenglet was dropping his performance without Piqué, right? Anyways, guys, it's not the best performance for Football Club Barcelona, but we got the 3 points. We're hanging in there. Moving into the next games, I think if we can win the Super Cup, it will be a huge boost. What if we have a new president, maybe Laporta, and the final of the Super Cup is against Real Madrid, and we win that final? That could be an inflection point. That could be an inflection point. Let's look at the positive things. Let's look at the future, the bright future that Barcelona could have. Let's not fall into the negative side, right? I know Barcelona, us, the Culers, we have won so much. The last decade, maybe the last 15 years, Barcelona has got used to winning everything, being the best. Now, it's harder. It's harder. Let's get used to that. Let's be honest. Let's have a humility, right? Anyways, I think we should go into with a bright mentality into the end of the season and see if we can get that Super Cup, which will certainly help us, and the King's Cup as well. The King's Cup. Let's fight for the King's Cup. What if we end up having those 2 titles in our pocket this season? It would be a good season. It would be a good season, and certainly the mindset of the players would change. So guys, this is the end of my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure you do that, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell if you want to be notified as soon as I release my next video or I make another live stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much to all the Blaugrana Planet family. You guys are the best family, the best network family, the best social media family there is. You can also check me out on Facebook. I'm on Instagram at Blaugrana Planet. If you want to be getting reviews, constant publication posts, I'm on Instagram all the time. I usually upload around 3 or 4 videos here on my YouTube channel a week. But it's a lot of work, guys, and I'll do it all for you. So I'll really appreciate if you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video, my people. All the best.